Yeah,
Here.
here we go. Episode 5 of the Radical Souls podcast. I'm Daniel.
I'm Ethan.
This is our illustrious guest, Jay.
It's an honor to be with you guys in your presence right now.
Bro,
Young goats, young goats.
good looks for coming out. Filling some shoes today since our boy Chris has some things he got to deal with right now and take care of. But perfect time to bring in Jay because today we're going to be talking about the tropical storm that hit Jersey. Since he's in Florida, he doesn't really know how hard it rocked up here. The college football season, some big news there. We're gonna talk about some NFL news with my boy Jay, since he's a bum ass Patriot fan.
That sound about Devin McCourty, by the way, when he won the Super Bowl, alright?
Yeah, whatever.
Super Bowl 51, alright?
And then talking about the better team on this wall, the Knicks. They signed a new assistant coach that we're gonna talk about. Go back to some music, see the NBA bubble.
These OK fans don't have no respect.
That's a fact. And the MLB news, because some big news there, and we're gonna end it with the NBA starting 5 since 2010. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. So, Ethan, you want to start this off since we had a week off due to us not having internet a few days?
I don't even know where to start. Like, my power went out that Tuesday, and I got it back that Thursday morning. So just 2 whole days, just no
He was
power.
out of power for a whole 2 days. No Wi-Fi, no nothing. How were you cooking? Like, what were you eating? Out all the time?
We had to eat out because we didn't have nothing. We couldn't do anything.
Oh, you
We
got an
couldn't eat
electrical
outside.
stove?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that struggle.
So the only thing we could do was eat out for dinner, and we just ordered something in and then had candles out to hover above us for late.
How was that experience? I think last time everybody probably had that was like Sandy or something. That's
Yeah,
been like
nah,
some years ago. So it was like it felt like it was gonna happen again. So how was that experience?
Sandy was tragic because that week we had to leave for the hotel because that's how bad it was. But like a day and a half wasn't as bad because we had everything charged. We went to the car, charged our phone, so we did different things. But the trees, the power lines
Oh,
look
bro, who you
so bad
telling?
outside.
Yo,
It's
those
good.
two huge branches that fell in my neighbor's backyard, and we're just like, yo, that's insane.
My whole backyard is full of broken trees.
Yep.
Like literally, like I can't walk down my backyard stairs if I don't duck for the tree that's right there. I've been trying to get this tree knocked down, but I was like, damn, this is the only way I had to come down, huh?
Oh, we be going
Got it
through
for
the front
free.
steps, have to go around the whole house now.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah, yo, that was insane.
How was your experience? Yeah.
Yo, I lost power for 10 seconds. It was the funniest thing in the world. I'm there playing 2K with Chris, my league. Yo, we're drafting teams, right? So I'm like this, I bet I'm about to draft this person with the next pick. Boof! Everything goes off. I'm like, no way. Yo, Chris calls me like, yo, what happened to you? I'm like, bro, I lost power. And he's like, damn, that's crazy. I'm like, yo, what pick I got? He's like, oh, you picking like 3 picks. I'm like, what? Yo, the power comes back on. I'm rushing in. I picked I don't even remember who they picked for me. He got traded the minute the draft ended. Like, I don't remember who it was. I was so tight. But I was like, yo, luckily, I didn't lose power the whole day. Like, yesterday, in that little storm that happened, we lost power for, I want to say maybe 7 hours.
Just
So,
that little storm.
Yeah.
and then the craziest part about all of that was the fact of how sunny it got afterwards.
Yo, that shocked me. It was like wind, trees, rain. Then later the day, I'm like, what is going on?
Yo, it was sunny beyond belief. I was like, yo, wasn't it just like hell outside 15 minutes ago, and now it's sunny like nothing happened?
I was at work in the office when all that was happening. Like the building lights went off like 4 or 5 times. I was like, please let it go out so we go home. But I didn't really want that, but I did. But it worked. That was cool. But I'm happy you guys are good now. Power's all good. Family's good. All that matters.
Facts, bro. Facts. So let's talk about the other half of Family Matters with the college football season. Because these kids, some of them been talking out and stuff about it. For the people that don't know, college football, 2 conferences, 2 of them big conferences, have suspended play this year. They're not going to play in the fall, but they're planning on coming back in the spring. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Me personally, I don't know how the hell that's going to work.
I don't know either, honestly.
I don't know. I haven't watched too much college football in a while, so but I think it's good they're standing up because I think college is one that makes the most money. A lot of people expect them to keep going and going just like MLB is going, but for them to stand up and say, "Nah, we're not doing this. We got something that need to be done. Our health comes first. We need to be training." So I think it's a good move. I don't know how other people are gonna take it as fans, but
I
at this
mean,
time,
the thing that kills it is it's the Big Ten and the Pac-12. So the Big Ten got Ohio State in it, and the Pac-12 got some of the West Coast teams like UCLA and some of the like
mhm.
further down teams that aren't as strong. But the ACC is still playing, I know for a fact, and the Big 12 said they were still going to play, so they're announcing schedule. So I mean, I'm just curious to see how that's going to work out with people not playing, people playing. What effect it's going to have on the draft? Do they push the draft? Like, what are they going to end up doing with this?
That makes it very confusing because if you have two separate conferences playing and then they just all come in for the draft, how would that work? Like, I
Yeah,
don't know. That's hard to say.
Yeah, because like, yo, just imagine people from Ohio State. We know Ohio State breeds amazing players. So like, what happens when they don't play? Are their draft stock going to go downhill now? Are they going to stay like at the same spot because the ceiling is so high? Like, or what happens if they
Exactly.
don't even get to play at all? Like, is that going to hurt them in the long run?
I think it will. I mean, I will hope teams will take into consideration like what's going on with the pandemic and the reason why for them stepping down. Even though that's like their future, this is what they want to do. But it's like you gotta take some type of consideration to that, or either postpone it, or let's see how it goes for next season. Credit them back or something like that. But it should be a lot of understanding with that. If not, I don't know. It would be definitely difficult though. Because the ones
Yeah,
that's gonna play, they're gonna play and they're gonna think their stock is going up versus maybe they're not worth the number one pick. Somebody else is, but they didn't play. Like just I don't know. It's gonna be a whole big mess. We just got
Exactly.
yeah, bro. I mean, hey, we'll see what happens. But let's talk about some NFL stuff since we saw your boy Cam Newton dressed up in nice little bum ass Patriot jersey.
listen. Don't disrespect, okay?
Bro, I'm still so mad about that signing because I love Cam Newton to death, and I was so excited to see him come back really strong with the team, and of course that's with the Patriots. I'm just like, why?
I I don't know. I just feel like what we do is like everybody who has like a bad year with the media or just having a down career, they always pick him up. Like Gordon could have been great with us, but can't stop smoking that. And so and then AB's a nutcase. I feel he would have been great with us too. You know, Bill Check and Robert Kraft and Jonathan all takes, see what Cam Newton could do. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'd be something totally different. We had never had a Russian quarterback in Patriots history besides, Jacoby, but that was like one game. And so to have Cam Newton is gonna switch the whole playbook up, even for Josh McDaniels. So it'll open up a lot of things because we don't have that many wide receivers. So the running game was always been there. Cam Newton can help that out a little bit. You got Edelman, but I'm looking forward to it. If it goes forward, how long it'll last. Probably 5 games in, then boom, who knows?
I mean, yo, honestly,
So
like I
what?
said, I think that you guys are gonna still be decent. I think it just comes down to is Cam Newton gonna be able to make the throws because we know his legs are there.
Honestly,
Offense is gonna have to carry us a lot because we lost half our defense who's opting out. So it's like this will show. All right, Cam, you got to pull through. Even though we know we have some defensive players, but it's all on offense now. Last year, I think our defense did majority of the work. No disrespect to Tom Brady and them, he did what he had to do, but our defense really held us down to go like 9-0. Then after that, we just fumbled the bag. But we'll see how it goes.
What were you about to say? Because I cut you off. My fault.
now I was gonna say, what do you predict the Patriots record gonna be?
I was talking to somebody about that the other day. I either see us going 9-7 or 8-8. I feel Buffalo Bills will give us a run for our money this year.
So you're just gonna
They're
do
probably
Super
gonna
Bowl
go
next year?
10-6.
So
Probably it'll be
wait,
between me and Buffalo.
so
Bro, the Jets don't have a chance. Don't even
what do you
speak of it.
mean, bro? Bro, did
They don't
you
have a
have
chance.
you heard what's going on behind closed doors?
Listen,
Bro, Greg Williams is so hyped to have Bradley McDougal, bro. He's saying we're gonna take him and literally just put him into what Jamal Adams was doing. Except we could do more with him because he had more interceptions than Jamal Adams. And we didn't have C.J. Mosley last year. And look what we ended up doing towards the end.
And what happened? Y'all lost.
Bro, we had a bunch of injuries. This year we got people returning, suspensions. Our quarterback had mono. Like, how many times you hear that going on?
He's disgusting, okay?
Thanks.
He's disgusting. And y'all still have him as your quarterback.
Yo, look, bro.
Franchise quarterback.
It's gonna work out. Le'Veon Bell's hyped. I don't know if you guys have heard Le'Veon Bell talking. He's saying that he's gonna be the best Le'Veon Bell he's ever been. And you've seen what he did on the Steelers. I'm mad hyped.
But that's what they always say every year. Injury messed him up last year. Okay, I get it. But still, we'll see. I still think it's going to, Buffalo and Patriots.
So he's going to do, all right, whatever, bro.
So you think the Jets going to get the third spot?
Nah, I think we're going to get the second spot.
Over who?
Over you guys. Nah, over the Patriots. It's going to be the Bills, there's going to be the Jets, and there's going to be the Patriots. It'll probably be, it's only going to be about one game, and I bet you money's going to come down to our game. The second game that we play you guys.
We will always split 1-1. If we don't, then I'll feel like, okay, maybe we have a problem going on. But every time we play the Jets, it's always 1-1.
You gotta
come out 0-2.
Nah, bro, we got this. I'm not worried. But yo, speaking about Jamal Adams, since he's a Seahawk, did y'all hear about the Seahawks player that tried to sneak in a girl to the hotel room?
Wait, but why? I mean, are they in a bubble or just?
It's not. So like the
training camp, I get it. You can't have nobody there.
The technicality of it is supposed to be like a little bit of a bubble, kind of, in a sense of like, all right, we're gonna have people here. You guys are gonna be the team, just practicing here by yourselves, hotel room, and you guys are gonna be taken care of. So, homie tried to dress a girl up as a player and bring her into the hotel room as a player.
Yeah, I saw the story, but I didn't fully read it. But he tried to dress a girl up as a dude. Is that bad? Bro, you can't wait a couple of weeks to get some.
Yo,
you can't wait.
Dress up as a player. You try to sneak her in as a player.
Is this his girlfriend or is this somebody he just randomly smashed?
They just said girl, and they left it at that, and they just said he got cut from the team and everything. I was like, damn, they're not playing with this.
I wonder if it was worth it.
You think something like that would happen in the NBA?
Yeah, because I heard about that whole family thing where they're letting people bring family members or like.
I don't agree. And personal people, I wouldn't do it. If anything, family member, it has to be your wife or your fiance and your kids. I don't think no homie, no girl you just smashing should be allowed there, no matter what.
They're trying to like get mad technical with it. I was seeing on ESPN and stuff where it's like, oh, you have to have like, it can't be just somebody that you see on Instagram posts or Twitter and stuff. It has to be like somebody actually like been in your life type stuff. So I'm like, how do you evaluate all this? Like I think they should have just left it the way it was, where nobody can come in the bubble and just like I get it. It's some whole mental aspect. Ever since Jaylen Brown came out and talked about how it's just straight work now. But I don't know. I feel like it's gonna get really messy.
Yeah, we have to have a case.
But yo, speaking about the NBA bubble, can we just shout out my boy Damian Lillard real quick?
It's Dame time, bro.
Damian Lillard has been wilding out since Paul George and him going back and forth.
He has a point to. I mean, he has a point to prove. I think the only person that's talking crap about him is Skip Bayless, Mr. Skip.
Like my boy Shannon Sharp says, "Come on, Skip."
Yeah, Dame's been lights out. I think he's been lights out for the past 3 years. You know, a lot of people started to recognize like who he is, and this is big for him. It's like, yo, we gotta come. I gotta play 100%. I got the whole team counting on me. You know, because CJ's been very inconsistent this whole bubble, and I think who took his spot was Melo. Melo's been very consistent these past 8 games. You already know how I feel about Melo, my favorite player. But yeah, he's been stepping up, and Dame was like, "All right, cool, let's go." I feel, hopefully they win tonight.
I hope they win, just so we could see that play-in game, between the Grizzlies and Portland Trailblazers. That would be insane. If we get to
I think Suns and Grizzlies would be out if Portland wins tonight. I think. I'm not sure.
I think so.
I'm getting confused. I saw the odds, and the scenarios are insane, bro. It's like, 'cause I know the Spurs are out for sure. Yeah, I think the Suns need the Suns need the Portland Trailblazers to lose, and I think they play the Grizzlies in that play-in game if the Trailblazers lose. But like I said, there were so many scenarios that I'm like,
when we play the Nets, I can't sleep on the Nets. They've been good, but I feel Dame is like, all right, cool. This is enough. I need this time. We could break over this weekend, get ready for the playoffs, and be good to go.
they're ready,
He
bro.
probably gonna drop like 60 tonight.
Portland in 7.
I don't know about that.
Against the Lakers?
Portland in 7.
Against the Lakers.
I don't know about that.
Listen. Lakers don't have no supporting cast.
Yeah, bro.
They're very inconsistent.
If the
Cruz
Lakers
got lucky, he got lucky, but I don't. Game 7, Portland. You don't got to travel. It's all right there. Dame is on Dame time. It is going to just keep going. Unless LeBron is getting his bag, which he hasn't been doing in the bubble. And that's it. That's how I see it.
Nah, honestly, I think if the Lakers have to pick between the Grizzlies and Portland, they're rooting for the Grizzlies tonight. They cannot afford.
I don't know, because they play the Grizzlies 4-0. It's a sweep.
Yeah, like, they cannot afford to play the Trailblazers. If they play the Trailblazers, they're going to get banged up a little bit, and they're going to be tired come round 2. Because that ain't going to be a 1-2-3 series again. 1-2-3-4 series against Portland. I promise you that, like Jay said.
Yeah, let's hope.
Still got Lakers in 6, but we won't talk about that right now.
You got Lakers in 6?
Lakers in 6.
Yo, since we're talking ball, can we talk about my Knicks real quick? Just because, All
right, time out. Give me one second. Yes, may I help you? All right, give me a hug. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, Jay.
Say hi. All right, go ahead.
Gotta love it, man. Girl dads.
All day, baby. All day.
But,
for the world.
Bro, the Knicks, they signed Kenny Payne. I don't know if you guys peeped that. I'm mad hype. Kevin Knox seems pretty hype, even though, I'm not going to go into depth about Kevin Knox because that's that. I'm more hyped about Mitchell Robinson because this dude developed and helped coach Anthony Davis and Karl Anthony Towns. And if you guys have seen the videos of Mitchell Robinson's looking disgusting out there.
Very. Yeah, I agree.
Shooting,
he's got some crazy ass handles. Like
they're gonna mess up somehow by trading him or something. I bet you.
The
Knicks is doing Nick things.
I think the Knicks' focus point going forward should be RJ and Mitchell. To be honest, just surround him with probably one good superstar that's who wants to be there, and they'll be fine with there. They have the great defensive with like Tim Thibodeau's thing. Just hope you don't wear him out too early.
Word, yo, you're gonna see RJ Barrett at 40 minutes. Knees exploding on the court.
He's too young for that. I don't need that, and I feel RJ should just be more confident. I don't think he was that confident his rookie season himself.
Honestly, he started looking like he was picking up right before the pandemic hit the NBA, because he went off in that Houston game.
Yeah, I don't need him to be I just need you to post up. Like these point guards is not guarding you. You might have a trouble with Dame, probably Westbrook here and there, but everybody else, there's no way you're matching it. Post them up, and you're good to go.
Honestly,
it's one of those things where I'm just mad excited for the Knicks because it's like that restart button, and we literally have a restart button because there's young talent, picks, and a bunch of cap space.
So we say this every year.
Yo, I'm not even gonna say it.
I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it, but I'll forever be a Knicks fan. But I don't know. Hopefully, with the front office and coaching, somebody be willing to play with these guys. And
it'll come full circle. Something. It'll come full circle, bro. It takes time. I mean, look at Lonzo Ball. I don't know if you guys heard about how he kind of mentally checked out from the bubble.
I'm not surprised.
He had terrible numbers, and everybody was saying he just didn't look like he was wanted to be there. Like he just looked off.
His whole attitude changed since he got traded. I think. I don't know if that's because the Lakers got rid of him or just he just thinks he's this guy. But bro, you haven't done nothing too much. Like you started to heat up. Brandon did way more than you did, and Zion did better than you when he came in his little game. And I feel Zion doesn't want to be there. Sometimes he shows that look on his face, like what the heck? I want to play, but I don't know if I want to be here.
They keep resting him. Like, I feel bad. They keep 20 minutes and then that's it. You're out the game. Like, they
You know what
don't
the
play
problem
with
was with that though? Like I was looking at that and kind of like, do you want him blowing his ACL out when you're not gonna make the playoffs? Like
That's the thing.
that's the risk right now with this whole bubble thing, especially teams that aren't gonna be relevant.
Honestly, because he only played half the season. He only played 20 games. So I feel like, this year was just like, yo, bench him. We'll start again next season and see how it goes.
Yeah, like you really don't want him blowing his leg out. I mean, Joe, let's talk about MLB a little bit. Look at all these baseball players having fucking Tommy John surgery. They're blowing their shoulders out right now, and it's like, damn, they're gonna be out. Like somebody from the Atlanta Braves, he tore his Achilles. So imagine now you're basically at the end of this season. So technically speaking, you're out for the next year and a half because you're gonna miss the rest of this season. You're missing the whole season coming up next year, and you're not gonna come back to the season after that now. So
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yo, maybe I don't know, man. Then you got all the COVID cases in baseball too with the Cardinals, and it's like, what does MLB do right now? It's not a good look right now. It really isn't.
People are opting out.
Yeah,
they should have been opt out before the season started. To be honest,
thanks.
Our MLB did something way better to prevent.
Look how late they announced this, but I think I forgot what day exactly during the week they said they want to do a bubble for the postseason. Like what does that do at this point?
That's pointless because like your cases already happened.
Yo, there's teams that got to make up like 6 games already, and they're like they don't even know what they're gonna do. So it's like, what happens now with the whole postseason bubble thing? Like, there's teams that got to make up games. There's people that are gonna be having to play double headers at the end of the season, and then they have to go to a bubble. Like, and when do you start the bubble? Because the NBA started 2 weeks ahead, where they got everybody in the bubble, they quarantined, and they tested everybody and got it running. When do you get everybody in the bubble?
No time because you just.
Oh, sorry, got you. I'm the bad.
No, you good. Just after regular season, like it goes straight to playoffs, so you gotta have to cut the regular season or push back to playoffs.
Yeah, and that's gonna be bad.
What were you about to say, Jay?
I don't think they should do it. I think that should have been done in the beginning. You know, restrict the area, bring all the players. Like just like y'all could have went to the Orlando to do something like that, and the baseball fields there, keep everybody there, then go from there.
Yeah, because I've been watching the NBA bubble, and I keep seeing all these fields around. I'm like, why didn't you guys utilize Florida? Why didn't you utilize Texas? Why didn't you utilize Cali? Like, yo, all these places got so many options to play in that they could have pulled it off.
I don't know. I think they were just money hungry.
Oh, not yet, without a doubt.
I even think Roger Goodell's saying, I think the best sport that's doing the best is the NBA for all this, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, yo, it's one of those things where we're gonna see what happens with football because football still they have no clue what they're doing with this COVID thing yet. It's kind of one of those things where everybody's like, yo, let's see if we have a season. I'm like, bro, the season starts like in a month. Like, what are we waiting for?
They need to figure out if I need to know if I'm doing fantasy football or not.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, I didn't even think about that.
Like, we just hit up the chat today. Like, what's going on? Are we playing or not?
No one knows.
People are going to be opting out till the week of, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
Like, if this spikes up again, the way they're projecting to spike up, what does the NFL do if it's supposed to get bad again in November, December, and you're not doing a bubble? So what are they going to do?
At that point, this is definitely going to force everybody to get that flu shot, and maybe that could prevent things from happening. Because a lot of people, like, I'm not a big fan of the flu shot, but, you know, they're going to figure out some ways to do it.
I mean, yo, that's the only route. But even then.
Yeah. And then it's like you got cases where is that, you know, I think it's supposed to be colder. That would prevent, that have social distance. Everybody be in the house when it's cold. So that could prevent some of the cases from happening. But, you know, you can't prevent some people getting sick because that's where most time it happens. So we'll see what happens from there. I think the only sport that might be safe down the road is probably football. But we'll still have to see about that as well.
They're still traveling. It's going to be difficult, though. Like, they're doing the baseball. They're still traveling. So
yeah, because that's what happened in baseball. They were saying that some of the cases happened on a plane. from them having to sit on that plane and everybody just in a confined space in the plane, just pass it on to each other.
These airplanes, but what they got all this money? They better sterilize.
Bro, all this money, they don't want to spend it. Look at my boy Dak Prescott. They don't want to give him his bag. You think they want to waste extra money sterilizing players now?
True. Prescott need to go anyway.
He does.
Gonna be a Patriot?
I can see. No.
Belichick
I can see him being a Jet. That'd be great.
Son.
That'd be a great pickup for you guys.
Yo, he's not about to retire. We only pick up people that are about to retire. Look at my boy Frank Gore.
So Sam Darnold about to retire.
Nah, that was a draft pick.
That's what you said.
The signing.
Le'Veon Bell's about to retire. That's what you're saying.
Le'Veon Bell is a different case. Cause look at LaDainian Tomlinson. Look at Brett Favre. Look at Darrelle Revis the time he came back. Look at Plaxico Burress. Look at Eric Decker. You want me to keep going? I can keep going. I'll be here for days.
I mean, that'd be your best chance of getting the first or second seed. Then get a Dak Prescott.
Possible.
When the last time you had a legitimate quarterback for your franchise?
If you want to get technical, like kind of technical, Mark Sanchez, and then he just fell off a cliff. Don't make that face. Don't make that face. I don't want you making that face because we made it to the AFC Championship 2 years in a row. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
Yeah, because what? Brady played a half a year, then out the following year?
Our defense was like that. That helped too.
Honestly, tell me right now, if Brady would have played, you guys would have made it that far.
Yes.
No, y'all wouldn't.
The island, bro. Do not disrespect Revis Island. Do not disrespect Revis Island. You know Revis Island was like that. Ask your boy Randy Moss how that went.
All right. Okay. Damn, y'all did y'all have Vic too that year or no? No, you had Gino, Mr. Gino.
Oh, yeah. There you go. There's another one that you just said. Michael Vick. Michael Vick was already towards the end of his career, and he said, well, time to be a Jet.
Shit, that was the only team that was going to pick him up.
Because that's what we do. That's all we do. We say, yo, your career's going to end in about 3 years. We got you. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Josh McCown. The list goes on, bro. I don't want to talk about this. It hurts.
Okay, let's keep going. I don't want to talk about this. It's great.
Bro, don't get me started, all right?
All right. You're not going to have this. We can have this offline.
Yeah, we can do this later, even during the weekend. We can talk about this. But the way I want to end right now is our NBA starting five. You said talk about the who? Wait. You want us to not talk about the NBA starting five since 2010 for the Bengals?
Keep going.
Yeah, just making sure. But I'm about to say, what is there to talk about the Bengals? Just out of curiosity.
Nothing.
AJ
Nothing
Green?
at all. Nah, we're not going to talk about that. Nah, we'll just keep going.
All right, so, who wants to start with this NBA starting five since 2010?
Let the guest got this.
Yeah, you know what, Jay? Let's see what your mind is on. Let's hear your starting five.
All right, don't laugh at me. I really did look this up. I thought about it and who was efficient during this time, and he's got a. I'm gonna start with. I'll go by position. I had Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Durant, Mr. Of course, you have to put LeBron in this conversation because he's been relevant. You have to put the GOAT, Kobe, rest in peace, Kobe. And it was a tough one between the point guards. I still can't choose between Steph or Kyrie.
Steph.
That's interesting.
I will mainly go with Steph because I feel Steph done a lot more in this whole past 10 years than Kyrie. Kyrie's been a little crybaby, he's from Jersey, but he's very emotional. Just like Kevin Durant, but Kyrie's just been too emotional back and forth. But that's where I stand.
We'll say Kyrie's the sixth man coming off the bench.
You can do that.
You want to go now?
Oh, yeah. So, starting, because that MVP season is the only reason why I'm picking him. Derrick Rose as point guard. Then you got just that one season. That's all I'm counting him as. Then you got Kobe Bryant playing the two. Then I hate to say this, but you got KD playing the three. Then you got, of course, like you said, Braun playing the four because we can't count him out.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, I'm gonna say oh no, Dwight, Magic Dwight as a
Magic
center.
the way? Okay. Yeah,
Magic Dwight as a center.
The
See,
Rockets Dwight, say less.
I was thinking Tim Duncan too.
Yo, yeah, it's
Hey.
funny. My dad told me Tim Duncan, and I was like, nah. The route I'm going is straight scoring. Like I don't care.
He was more like 2000s to 2010, not like 2010 to now. So I didn't want to like cause that.
He was on a decline to me.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was like, all right, I done what I did. I got my rings. Now it's just like let these other guys go for it. Kawhi, Tony, and So.
Exactly, I agree.
Mr. Dan.
So I went a very interesting route that I know I'm not going to hear the end of it, but thank God there's only 7 minutes left of this. At the 1, I have LeBron.
Okay.
At the 2, I have D Wade. Miami D Wade, like his first chip with Shaq D Wade, like carry the team on his back D Wade.
Okay.
I put Kawhi at the 3.
It's hard to argue that.
Just because his defense and his offense, like it's just one of those things where you can have him on both sides. It's like, all right, Kawhi, go lock Kobe up. Go do that.
Kawhi has he only been available the past 5 years or less, to be honest.
If we want to get technical, you're taking these people at their highest peak. So whatever the highest peak that you saw them was at is like, all right, that's
so last year.
Pretty much. Even then, he was hurt, and that's still kind of scary. Imagine if he's not hurt.
All you can say is last year. And then when he put the clamps on LeBron in the finals that year, but if you want that one last year, honestly, he would have won that if KD and Clay was playing.
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
Then at the 4, my boy, Carmelo Anthony.
That's arguable.
I'm talking, but yo,
a lot of people will laugh.
I'm talking 2012, 2013 Melo, yo. When the Knicks came in the 2 seed, everybody was talking about Melo being like an MVP candidate because he was playing defense. He was dropping buckets like it was nothing. He was getting assists. He was doing it all that year.
Are you talking about Knicks Melo?
Knicks Melo, yo. Like 2012.
Mike Woodson Melo.
Yeah, bro. When he was just diving into the crowd for balls and shit, being that mean, gritty dude, like he was that dude that year, yo.
The year we were supposed to play Miami in the finals, and we lost to the Pacers. Paul George.
Yeah, and then he went up for a dunk and got his shit muffed by Roy Hibbert. But
when his supporting cast was trash, Mr. J.R. Smith.
And then at the 5, I got KD.
Small ball, wow.
Because KD got that length.
Rockets?
Yeah, because KD got the length, and imagine KD against Dwight Howard. You think Dwight Howard stopping KD?
He's doing KD stopping Dwight?
KD is not stopping Dwight.
He just got to get the right angle, and he'll block him from behind. I'll take my 3 points.
You're better off putting Kawhi on KD. I mean, Dwight.
Thanks.
Bro, whichever way y'all want to put it, my team is getting 3s. We stopping the ball. We scoring. It's going to be nasty.
Dan, your team is losing in the first round. Me and Ethan's team is in the finals, okay? It's going to go Game 7.
LeBron is putting clamps on D-Rose. I don't want to hear that.
LeBron?
I don't know. And then you got Kobe on B-Wade. I don't know. I don't see it happening.
That's been a good matchup year in and year out, though, because we've seen it multiple times, and they both could score on each other. They could both play pretty good D on each other. It's just who's
stopping Clay?
Kobe has the 5 rings.
Who's stopping Steph?
D-Rose.
We walling up. Kawhi and LeBron switching.
Nah, listen, Steph and KD, he's gonna get it to him. Dirk Nowitzki's gonna do what he do, turn around, fade.
Yeah, honestly, I'll give you that. Dirk Nowitzki.
Who's stopping Dirk, KD, and LeBron? That backcourt right there.
LeBron stopping LeBron.
Yeah. KD stopping KD.
KD stopping KD. And Kawhi, I'm about to put on Dirk because Melo ain't guarding Dirk. That's going to be a nasty sight to watch.
They're going to post up each other each time. They're going to do the same move on each other.
Only because it's prime Dirk in that one season he smoked the Heat. I can't argue that. I can't.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I see it as. Is like Dirk. That was it.
Yo, that one season was amazing.
Then who's going to stop Kobe?
Ethan team's a little interesting, though, because Tim Duncan and Derrick Rose, that kind of... Not Tim Duncan, Dwight Howard and Derrick Rose.
Who's stopping Derrick Rose off that one-hitter? Like, no one's stopping up that one step.
First thing I'm telling him is, yo, go for the knee. Go for the knee. We see where this
That's
goes.
foul.
Go for the knee.
That's foul.
Nah. Shout out to my boy D Rose for making that slow comeback. But in all honesty,
He's
I'm
been
not
picking
worried.
up.
Cause like if he gets the first step on LeBron, I got Kawhi there, I got Melo there, and Melo's had his little spurts of just blocking the shit out of somebody from behind.
Then you leave KD open, and KD on Melo is not a good matchup.
KD
Or
on
Bron
KD.
Or Bron on
LeBron and Melo.
Who's Melo guarding?
On whose team?
All right, so on your
who's
team,
guarding Melo on my team?
Who was your third?
My third was KD, and then I got LeBron on the 4.
He's gonna have to match up with LeBron at the 4. On
Yeah.
my team with KD and LeBron at the 3, it's gonna be LeBron.
It's just a mismatch at something. Because Dwight's gonna handle the post no matter what.
it's all right. Like I said, I'll take those 2 points, and then I'll take a Melo jab step at the 3-point line over Dwight, and that's 3-over-2. And you see Melo in this bubble. Melo is like that still to this day.
But in the paint, Dwight having a 30-20 game every game
Yo,
in the series.
as long as all my starters could go off for 40, that cancels out your 30. That's all that matters.
We'll see.
That's a high scoring game for sure.
Right.
Yeah. Except my team got that defense. You feel me? Steph Curry ain't known for his defense.
No, he's not. He's definitely not. That's the only thing I like is Steph Curry. I mean, if you pick Kyrie, I'll be good.
Yeah, we can play this on 2K one day.
Now, if you pick Kyrie,
Exactly.
Kyrie's gonna lock up D Rose, of course. And he's gonna lock up.
I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
I don't think Kyrie locking up D Rose. D Rose will blow him every time.
D Rose now or before?
Oh, not now. He'll lock him up.
MVP
MVP D Rose, he ain't touching him.
Nah, he ain't touching him. That's easy. We're going right past him.
But this timer says less than a minute. We'll have to play this shit on 2K one day.
Honestly, simulation.
Yeah, quick little simulation. And because I'm not playing Ethan in 2K, screw that. I've done that too many times. I'm getting blown out by 25. I'm good.
Sorry.
It must be a brother thing because your brother did that to me one time. I would never play with him again.
We played 2K too much.
Jay,
yeah.
Good looks for coming.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys for having me. I love it. You guys keep doing what you're doing. Much love to Radical Souls, you, and E, Dan, and Chris. Chris, next time I hope he's here if I get another appearance down the road.
Hopefully too. We definitely will. Most definitely. See you definitely soon.
But bro, good looks. Ethan, see you soon. Peace out.
You guys take care. Be good.
You too.